for bruising, buddy.
Live. Might drop the clip there.
Put you down. You guys should wrestle later.
He's the one that I'm just mad about he was Oh, it's over there, not this one.
Well, that's for, I guess, as they're watching it.
But it doesn't matter if there's a lag in it for the people watching it somewhere else.
No.
Oh, for the camera.
Yeah, because now
Nearly a 30-second lag.
it's further than 30 seconds because on here you just walked
Guess
over
what?
there.
It's going.
So funny, yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if there's a 5-minute lag for people watching it at home.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that they can watch it at home is pretty dang good.
Okay, so who's like seating people?
I don't know, Quentin has a job.
Who's your usher?
Guys, it'll be Mom, Mel, John, and Angie over there. Because I gotta take Mom back with me when I go.
Say it again. Oh, she's staying on that side?
Yeah, because Angie will be, not Angie, what's her name? Kat. What's her name? Who? One walking on you. The hot girl.
Kinley?
Kinley? Dark hair. Kinley? Chunky. Kinley? Yeah, that big chick. Kinley? Okay. How many times I gotta say you'll be on my right, so Mom needs to be over here. Kinley? It's more like thicker than a what's her name? Dude. She said she wanted to be on this side. But Kinley will be on my right.
Because she's
I'm telling you what your wife said. She needs to be on
Kinley,
Then you go tell her that.
Right.
With me and Tiffany are switching. Yeah,
No,
so
but when
I'm
they
walking
leave.
out and I pick up JB,
because
walk
the
out,
grooms,
she needs to be on my right.
groomsmen are on this side and the bridesmaids are over there, and she's gonna
No.
come from there to meet up with you.
Yeah, because when we walk out, she will be on my
She's
right.
on the right, yeah.
Okay. So then
She-
go tell your wife. Go
I
tell your
will.
wife. She needs to sit over here. Go do it now.
I was told pictures in like 15.
Hey, Weston, check it out. It is on the right. If you're facing everything. She said left. This
She
is the
said
side.
she said right.
She wanted
She
to.
needs to sit right there.
She wanted to be on my right side
That's fine.
or my left side.
That's fine. It don't matter.
It's gonna be awkward one of the two.
I'll flip them. I'll tell them that we're flipping them.
We need to get all the rest of those chairs out here.
There's enough chairs.
No, we need the rest of those other chairs. They're on the patio. We need to have everybody bring them up here.
All right, let's go, Blake.
Cheers!
Google Gaga. Say Google Gaga to Italian. Google Gaga to Google Gaga. Wait, can I say something too?
We'll play different turns anyway.
No, junior fight.
This can only be two
You're
levels.
doing your job.
You're welcome.
I'm going to take care of you, Quentin. I take care of all my booze.
He lies.
Alex, you're just gonna have to get over it.
I'll let it slide. This is your fucking wedding day.
Listen, the only thing that's like, never mind.
Why are you guys being annoyed?
Goo goo gaga.
Stop.
Goo goo gaga.
I see a wreck waiting to happen. Weston, did we just head anywhere?
Yeah, except for the first time.
Okay.
Like that goo goo gaga.
That'll be awesome. Two different worlds.
Okay.
Goo goo gaga, Millie. Go, Jack. Millie. Didn't know me to throw it at you. My bad, Hunter. Really shorty, really shorty, really shorty.
Millie. Yeah. That's Millie. My baby girl. That's in my baby. That's in my baby, isn't it?
He's got non-explicit music.
you're gonna follow. What do you mean?
Where am I gonna go after I'm done?
You're gonna go stand with the girls. Cool. Leave your phone here so you can connect to this. Make sure you're off the Wi-Fi. Transmission's on. It's ALS something. Yeah, that one.
Last night out of the blue, drifting off through the evening news. Said, honey, what would you do if you'd have never met me? Just laughed, said, I don't know. I took a couple guesses, then tried to dig real deep.
That's Blaine right there. This is my youngest daughter's birthday. Natalia is over there, and Austin is somewhere right here. Nobody has it, okay? Don't feel left out. I only see you when we're driving down the road and I, can't focus and you put me off, or right there by window, you go to pass by me and I'm talking, you put me off.
I don't know your truck yet by heart, so.
It says Holland Heiney on the side of it.
Yeah, well, I'm not reading when I'm driving.
Put your glasses on then.
I got it on. It's in this eye.
That's the wrong prescription.
No.
Alright. I know we were supposed to be doing 50, so let's get that done. Leave the phone here. Let it play.
Let it happen.
Love you, Blake. You're not gonna miss it. Look, up here. Hey, leave that there.
Marsha, are you going to put Abra up?
Huh?
Are you going to put Abra up for the wedding?
Yeah.
Might need to. Because I think they're gonna have Millie as like part of the wedding.
You're gonna have what?
I think they're gonna use Millie as part of the wedding. And Millie's gonna be kind of front and center with it. Well, she's
I'm like, gosh,
shy of me.
I voted for you.
I think they are, yeah. From what I heard, yeah. And then they're live streaming the whole thing too. They're live streaming the whole thing too, so we're on camera.
Oh, God. Okay, so I need to sit over here. Way over here.
fucking it up. The sun is perfectly right where they want it. No.
I'm sitting next to his grandma. I should sit in my step.
Mom's just zooming in, just getting everything set. Wi-Fi, turn it off.
ride a black tornado across the western sky, roping old blue norther and milk it till it's dry. Bulldog the Mississippi, then its ears down flat. Before you take his hat. Now if your leather jacket means to you what this hat means to me, then I guess we understand each other and we'll just let it be. But if you still think it's funny, man, you got my back up against the wall. And if you touch my hat, you're gonna have to fight us all. Well, right then I caught a little sadness in that gang leader's eyes. And he turned back to the others and they all just kind of shuffled on outside. But when my friend turned back towards me, I noticed his old hat brim, well, it was turned up in a big old Texas groove. You ride a black tornado. Regulators, mount up.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun. I say it's alright, little darling.
Regulators, mount up.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun. I say it's alright, little darling. It's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Now you're walking down the aisle, and I can't help but smile. This is it, this is now. It's what I've been talking about. Looking out, I can see forever. So take my hand, just take it in. This is a moment we won't forget. On top of the world, here together, surrounded by our family and our friends. If there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, this is it. Yeah, this is.
In every life story, there's a beginning and an end. But it's the chapters we write along the way with the people we love the most that make the journey worth every mile. And today, that journey has led us here to this very moment. Who moving to this destination in her life where she will begin a new chapter with the man she has chosen to share the rest of her journey with.
Her mother and I.
Mom, get him in his back of the way. Let's have a little bit of fun today. Before y'all take your seats, please pull out your cell phones, turn around, and snap a selfie with the bride and the groom in the background so you can prove that you're really here. Now, before you put them away, though, put your phones on silent because there is already an awesome soundtrack prepared for the wedding. And you can be seated. Just a couple of announcements before we get started. Once the ceremony is over, if everybody could grab the chair that you're sitting in, take it to the reception area. That would help us out very much. Thank you. And if it starts raining, we will not stop the wedding. We may, however, take a little break and have a moment of silence for our loved ones that are no longer with us and cherish the tears of joy that fall from the floors of heaven. And now Papa Mel has prepared a prayer to cover over today's festivities.
Almighty God, Jehovah, may we please approach your presence, dear Father. We want to thank you for this occasion that we have of being here with our friends, being here with Logan and Weston. And we pray, dear Father, that you'll be with them, help them continue through life. We pray that you'll please help us to always maintain the right attitude in our service to you. We pray that you'll help them to be able to continue on in this life. We pray, dear Father, that you'll please forgive us of our sins and shortcomings. And now we pray these things in Christ Jesus' name. Amen.
All right, y'all. We're finally all here to watch Weston hitch up and bring a new Heiney into the family. Let's be honest, if there's one thing this bunch of hillbilly, assless chap loving crew knows is that every Heiney is a tad bit cheeky. Now, Weston swore up and down he'd never settled down, which we all know really meant he just hadn't found someone awesome enough to put up with him. Till now. Not only did Logan pass the test of surviving his dad jokes without filing for witness protection, but she also agreed to marry him, which means she's either crazy, head over heels, or possibly both. But here's the thing. Love is kind of like a Heiney. Sometimes it's a little messy, sometimes a little loud, but always worth holding on to. And it takes patience, humor, and a willingness to stick it out through the ups and downs. Marriage at its best is a partnership where both people bring their quirks to the table. And instead of trying to change each other, they learn to laugh, to compromise, and to build something stronger together. I almost forgot. There's one question that has yet to be asked. Is there anybody here that objects to this here union? If so, step up now or forever hold your peace.
maybe closer to my age. It's completely okay. But I just want to say I love you and I you adore me.
And I would like to say, ever since you've come into my life, and as always, you've made it way better. I've always wanted a fight. Actually, I never did. Yeah, I'm starting to grow sometimes, guys. But I've always wanted a mother figure, and you fit that role. And I've noticed the change in my dad's behavior. He's a lot more happier, and I really love you, and thank you for that.
And now Weston and Logan will share the vows they have written for each other.
Who's first?
Whoever wants to go first.
I gotta find the right one. Hold on. Feels like 10 of them.
Can we take a moment to realize that the baby crying is adding some great effects to this?
Logan, let's be honest. Neither of us planned this. We didn't plan the relationship. It was a lot, Jackie. We definitely didn't plan to be here today dressed up, promising our love for each other forever. That's your fault, by the way. So somehow everything fell into place. Like the universe looked at us and said, yeah, those two, they'll figure it out. So far we have. You're sweet, smart, funny, and apparently patient enough to deal with me, which basically means you're a superhero. You've taught me patience, which is impressive because my version of patience is waiting 30 seconds for a microwave. You didn't just step into my life, you jumped right in, kids and all, like it was the deep end of the pool, and somehow you made it look easy. I had this memorized. And somehow you made it look easy. You have become an amazing stepmom, teammate, and partner and friend, and I'll never stop being grateful for that. We are not just building a life together, we're building a dream and an empire. I promise to love you. I promise to love you through it all, the good days and the bad. Days neither of us know what we're doing. I promise to keep you laughing. I promise to keep you laughing, even when life gets messy. And to never stop believing that with you, everything's just okay. You are my favorite person to do life with. And if I had to choose again, I'd choose you.
Weston, I remember when you first texted me, just to check in after my breakup. What started as a simple text message turned into hours of talking, and before I knew it, I was at your place. From that moment on, everything felt different. It was through the quiet moments, the inside jokes, and all the times that we were just ourselves that I realized I was falling for you in a way I hadn't known was possible. Both of us knew it, but we were too afraid to admit it until my aunt, in her infinite wisdom, insisted I invite you over for dinner. She forced us to have a conversation we were both avoiding, and that was the moment I knew without a doubt I wanted to spend my life with you. I remember how your smile made everything feel like home, how every moment with you made me feel more alive than I ever thought I could. You're the person who makes me laugh harder than I've ever laughed, and the one who makes even the weirdest, most chaotic moments feel like the most beautiful part of life. But Weston, it's not just about the laughs. You show me what love really means, supporting each other through everything big and small. You've welcomed me into your heart, into the chaos of your life, and into the world of your amazing children. I am so proud to be here with you today, and I promise to honor and cherish the love that we've built together. And for the kids, I want to say thank you for welcoming me into your world. I promise always to be there, not just for Weston, but for all of you too. I'm here to support your dreams, cheer you on at every game, and maybe even help you pick on your dad. No matter what, I'll always be someone you can count on, whether it's for advice, a hug, or just someone to laugh with when life gets a little crazy. I vow to love you, Weston, through every inside joke, every quiet moment, every strange, wonderful adventure we have, and promise to encourage your dreams, support your goals, and laugh with you every chance we get. Above all, I promise to always be your friend, your partner, and your home. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life being weird with you, because honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way, because you're weird matches my weird.
And now it's time to engage in the circles of life. These little circles aren't just shiny accessories. They're reminders that marriage has no beginning and no end, much like Weston's arguments when he's convinced he's right. And just like a Heiney, the rings might get a little scuffed up over time, but the value is always in what they mean, not how perfect they look. Weston. Open your hand. As you place this ring on Logan's finger, repeat after me. This ring is proof that you
This ring is true.
actually agreed to marry me.
Actually, yeah, you agreed to marry me. It's your fault. That's on you.
May it remind you daily that I love you and I choose you, and that you promise,
I promise.
and that you promise, repeat after me, and that you promise
And then you promise.
not to eat the last cookie without sharing.
Oh no, that's my cookie.
You can place the ring on her finger. Oh, you already did. Good job.
Okay, so
Logan. As you place this ring on Weston's finger, repeat after me. This ring is proof
This ring is proof
that I willingly
that I willingly
put up with your dad jokes for life.
put up with your dad jokes for life.
May it remind you daily
May it remind you daily
that I love you,
that I love you,
that I choose you,
that I choose you,
and that you're not allowed
and that you're not allowed
to leave your socks on the floor forever.
to leave your socks on the floor forever.
And now, you may kiss your bride.
you missed.
Everybody, get those off.
I think so.
And now, family and friends, it is my honor and my absolute joy to introduce for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Weston Heiney.
Now you're walking down the aisle, and I can't help but smile.
All right.
This is it, this is now. It's what I've been talking about. Looking out, I can see forever.